Hi, this is Sean Hyman from Chart of the Day, and I want to talk to you about an indicator that loves ranges. And what do I mean by that? What's a range? A range is when you don't have something definitively heading upward or you don't have something definitively heading downward. So we're not really making distinct highs going from the lower left to the upper right of the chart. We're not making distinct lows coming from the upper left to the lower right of the chart. We're somewhat sideways. Now, I don't mean like exactly sideways. In other words, there's a mild downward slope to this, but it's very calm and rangy on this Euro-Swiss daily chart. And Bollinger Bands are a great indicator to use in sideways ranges. And so when a pair has been calm for quite some time, and Euro-Swiss has been definitely one of those pairs, what you do is you wait for the pair to pierce the bottom Bollinger Band. Once it comes back into the band, you buy. And then many people will close it when it comes to the middle of the band. An aggressive trader might see if it goes to the other side of the band. However, every time this will not happen. That's why I say conservative trader would do it this way, because sometimes it will hit your moving average and come back. Then anytime it goes outside the band and comes back in, you can short the pair and take it back to the moving average, the middle line as well. And so it's really just a mean reversion type of strategy. Mean reversion strategies only really work good in range trading environments where they're somewhat sideways. When a strong trend breaks out, that game's over with. So, but until then, a lot of money can be made trading these ranges. Your highest probability trades come when the pair comes outside the band and back in it. However, there are times where it'll get calm enough to where you can trade it even when it's just hitting near the band and comes and turns and rejects away from the Bollinger Band as well. So here I do see a pattern. Let me draw it right here. You've got a descending triangle and a break higher. So what I would do is I would be inclined to take buys on the bottom band. So as this starts to possibly work its way up, these bands will curl up as well, and you can still buy the band bottoms. So in an uptrend, it is okay to buy the bottom band. In a downtrend, it is okay to sell short the top band. However, its optimal condition for the Bollinger Band is for it to be somewhat of a rangy, calm, low volatility, sideways market. That's your optimal conditions for Bollinger Bands. Where people normally get burned on Bollinger Bands is when there is a strong trending move, like when there's a strong trend, and they try to take counter trend moves away from that. Yes, sometimes they will snap back, and sometimes they will go outside the band and keep going and going and going and going and going and going before you get a snapback. And so that's why I would never take an opposing trade to the trend. In other words, if you have an uptrend, only take buying the bottom band. If you have a downtrend, only take selling the top band, selling short the top band. But ideally, most of the time when I throw them on the chart is when I'm starting to see a sideways range emerge. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to you don't even have to be good at drawing support and resistance lines or channel lines or any of that type thing, because these bands are automatically plotted for you, and so you can't mess them up. And so you know that they're drawn correctly, they're plotted correctly on there, and all you have to do is just take advantage of buying the bottom band, selling the top band. And so that's one thing I like, because when people start out trading and they're newer to trading, sometimes they question whether they're drawing their own lines correctly. And so since they question their own lines, they question their own trade. So when you have indicators that come on the price action in the price chart and are drawn there for you, then you know that they're drawn correctly, and then you'll have more confidence acting on these bands. So I think that's a very valid point to bring up, and I think that'll help you a lot. Thanks so much for watching the Chart of the Day.